Well, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a review with a difference, because yes, I really do fall off this bike during the review. Stay tuned at least just to see that. Well, this is the ENGWE Engine Pro Folding e-bike, and it packs a punch. It comes very well packaged indeed. There's not a lot to assemble, but you can put it together in around 40 minutes. You've got to put a front wheel on, you've got to put the handlebars on, you put on the mudguard, and you also put on the pedals and the seat. But quite frankly, they're really easy. And if you'd like to see a video on how that's done, stay tuned to the end and I'll do a slightly speeded up version for you. But reassuring and extremely well packaged, as I say. Now, for someone who's not ridden the bike for more than 5 years, I was slightly nervous when I got this, but rest assured, this is just lots and lots of fun. It's got a max torque of 55 Newton meters. It's got a range of up to 74 miles on a single charge. And that's all because of its amazing 48 volt, 16 amp hour Li-ion battery, which charges from 0 to 100% in around 5 hours. It has amazing fat tyres. They're 4 inches wide and they're 20 inches in diameter, which means they're perfect on any terrain. It has great dual suspension with lockable front forks and a neat central shock absorber, making it a very comfortable ride indeed. And with its reliable Shimano 8-speed gears, it makes it easy to ride even without the electric assist. It really is a heavy weight of a bike. It weighs in at 34 kilograms, but it's also very strong and very tough. To be honest, I really couldn't wait to get out on this, and that's what I did. I'm going to cut to the chase now. Let's go out and have some fun, including me falling off. So let me show you some of the controls on here then. First of all, at the bottom on the left here, got a little hooter. Given the size of the bike and how chunky it is, it sounds a little bit, I don't know, like it belongs on a kiddie's scooter. But I dare say you can hear it. Here on the left hand side, I'm in sport mode 2 here, and I just touched the trigger. If you can see the trigger there, just touch that and the bike wants to go. So I'm holding it back there. Brakes, obviously on the handlebars, but actually configured differently to what you'd be used to on a normal bike. So this brake is the front brake on the left. Now normally I would expect that to be the rear brake, but it's the front brake on this, so I need to be mindful of that. And then also the rear brake is at the back, obviously, of the bike. Rear brake on the right hand side. So there's a throttle. There's a little control panel here. So you've got an on off button just here. So power straight off now, and you'll be cycling the bike without any assistance. Now I have to say, it cycles really well because you've got the Shimano 8-speed gears here, and I have had a go, and we'll do it now actually. So I'm in first gear, no power on, so no assist, and this is me just cycling along without power. Now it's a heavy bike, but nevertheless in first gear, pedaling along really easy. And if I want to change gear, then I've got the lever at the back of the handlebar here where my finger is. Hopefully you can see it on the right here. And I just move that, and now we're into second. Move that again into third, and it's a real easy gear change. No danger, you don't feel like the chain's going to come off when you change gear or anything like that. Really good. Moving along again and again. Getting harder to pedal now, I'm going slightly uphill in fifth gear. Really want to be changing down the gears to go uphill. Not that we have many hills in Norfolk. Over into 6, and now I can really feel it on my legs, but we're pedaling along nicely. So I'll change back up the gears a little bit now, and it's changing gear lovely, no problem whatsoever. But I'm getting tired because I'm an old bloke, so I'm going to go for a bit of power on now. So I'm turning the power on, and you might be able to see displays lighting up. I'm in sport mode, which I really like the sport mode, folks. I'm going to move it up to sport mode 3. There we go, I'm away now. And that's just because I'm pedaling. So I put the gears down, put the throttle down in sport mode 5, and we're away. Handles the rough terrain quite well. Well, very well in fact. Now we'll head back the way. Not pedalling at all now. Apologies for the noisy mudguard. Just slowing down for the ramp here. Don't want any mishaps. Not been on a bike for about 5 years. Not pedalling at all, folks. Doing 26 km/h, up to 30 there. Avoiding the potholes on this little road. Better avoid Helen and Bella as well, otherwise there'll be trouble. They're getting out of the way, they've got more brains. Yeah, no problem here at all. Really like the way you've got the power assist, and we're fully charged here, and I'll look at the stats now and I'll tell you exactly how many hours or miles of cycling we can do. I'll pop those up in a second. We're going to go on the beach now and get right in the sand and see how we cope with that. I fell off.
Oh, you did,
yeah, I did. Look at my legs, look.
Oh, but I missed it.
I know. I've got it on dash cam.
Oh, I'm disappointed. I would have laughed.
Yeah, of course you would.
Yeah.
The sand was a bit soft. That's what it was. Right. So let me show you how this folds. Really easy, actually. First of all, you can throw the handlebars down here. So there's a lock here, which is great. So this thing can't come undone while you're cycling. Where my finger is. Yeah. So you just lift that, and then that will come down, and then you can fold this handlebar flat like that, which is great. Also down the air helm, you can see just on this side there's another little lock here, so a great safety device. Push that in and then that clicks out like that, and now we're in folding mode. So to fold, that is it. And it's got a stand, which it's standing on now, not the actual kickstand, but the stand underneath the pedals here. So that will fit in my car, no problem whatsoever. I will say you can take the seat off as well if you want to. And then the other thing I'll just show you, I'll just put this back together again, which is a great feature on this bike. That's all locked in. It's dead easy, very quick to put back together. There you go. It locks automatically, so it clicks and locks. Also, these pedals, if you can get close in, because they push in and fold. Now, you might not think that's a big deal, but if you're trying to get this through doorways or just create a bit of space, these folding pedals, well, they really do help. And then they just click back out again. So you push it in like that, and then you can fold it. That's it. Then also you've got this really good, strong, but very easy to flick kickstand here. So the bike, you know, easy to stand that up while you have a drink, while you're having a rest or whatever you're doing. Tilt the bike to one side, kick the stand. So the battery lives in here. This is a 750 watt battery, 1000 watts max power, and that's one of the reasons why this is not road legal in its current state in the UK. You can make it road legal. In order to do that though, you need to register it, you need to have a number plate fitted to it, and you need to have an MOT, and it would be very much treated like a 50cc moped. So that's the only way this particular ENGWE Engine Pro would be legal on the roads in the UK. The other thing to show you is it's fully adjustable. You can adjust the handlebars up and down. I'll show you that in a second. Just again, click this out and your seat can go up and down as required, and as soon as you've got it where you want it, you can lock that in. If you need to tighten that when it's in its undone position, you can adjust this thumb screw here, this little sort of bolt there, to tighten it even more. And that's a really tight close, but you know it's not going to budge anywhere when you're on. And likewise on the handlebars, you can get in close held on this, can you? There's another little lock here, and you can pull that out, and then you can adjust the handlebars up and down as required. I've got them in the lowest position there, but you can move them up. You are restricted a little bit on height with these cables, but I had it down low anyway, so it's fine. And again, lock. If you want to tighten that up, it's a little bit, just tighten that little screw there, little thumb screw, and then that's a bit harder to close now, but you know it's going to lock. There we go, nice and tight. Excellent. It doesn't work without a key. The key sits underneath out the way, which at first I thought, well, it's a bit awkward, but actually it's pretty good, because you know, should you come off the bike like I did a little while ago, you're not going to land on that key, and it's not going to land in your face or in your body or anywhere, because it's out of the way. So you literally put it in and turn it, which it's in the on position at the moment, but then when you're finished, just turn that out and pull the key out. So what do I think of the ENGWE Engine Pro as a bike? I think it's absolutely superb. I mean, I've had such fun on the bike, it's unbelievable. If you want to go off-road, it's perfect, obviously. And it's great to go around some sort of, you know, through the forest or up the mountains. This bike will really help you off-road. In terms of on-road, as I've already mentioned, of course, you need to register it. It's 750 watt battery with 1000 watt peak power, and this bike can really shift. You know, it's a little bit like being on a moped, to be honest. And I hardly turned the pedals once, but a lot of fun. Folds up, it will fit in my car, no problem. So it's quite a heavy bike, but in many ways that's good, that's reassuring, because it's a strong bike as well. So you wouldn't want a lightweight bike that's capable of doing sort of 37 or 8 kilometers an hour. You need something that's going to be strong. So yeah, really like the bike, folks. Check it out. There's some fantastic deals on at the moment. I've got some links below in the description that you can have a little look at, and then you can just see for yourself what the current deals are. But at the moment, offering fantastic discounts. And I'll put some details, as I say, down below in the description. If you have been, like I always say, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when all the comments are coming out. And I'll catch you in our next video. So take care for now. Bye-bye.